Okay, I know. You might think that having a new year checklist is not that important anyway, and what uh, that's all for, right? But this actually benefit to keep you on the track and to keep you understand how long have you been doing something and the progress of it and what you need to fix and what you need to improve in the future. Having a new year checklist also important some way because it's going to keep us on the track for something. So therefore here I'm going to share you few new year checklists that you can have, and you also can add more new year checklists for your own later. Okay, so for the new year checklist, what is the first thing that you need to do? First, start doing anything what you want. Okay, you have been passing the past year with doing something or doing nothing. So for the new year, you need to stop questioning yourself or stop procrastinating. You just need to start doing something what you want. Of course, it's positive actions anyway. So what you want to do and what you want to achieve, you need to understand what it is and start doing it. Because if you keep ignore those kind of things, so you will never start anyway. The question is, when will you start? Okay, if you look at others, they always doing something what they want and they are far away from us, they are ahead of us, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. So even though we are left behind, even though it's been a while since we do something, that's still okay. It's your time, so you just need to do that and start doing something what you want, and you need to understand and commit for that things. Second, it's very important for you to focus on yourself. Okay, for the past year we might be most of the time pay attention to others, whether it's others need or others criticism or whatever. So most of the time we listen to them and we criticizing ourselves as well, because they are criticize us, or for instances they are saying something to us and we feel frustrated and desperate and so on and so forth. Look, it's not the time to think about what they are saying. It's the time for you to focus on yourself, to focus on what you want to do, and what do you think that can make you comfortable and can make you happy, even though you're not happy, but at least you're comfortable with it. And stop thinking about others. That's also the third. You need to stop comparing yourself to others, okay? Because comparison is never worth since the very first place. So comparing yourself, your life with others is never going to bring you anywhere. So because why? Because you and yourself, you and that person is never going to be the same. So therefore comparing yourself is just going to be bad. For the new year checklist, you need to stop doing this for the entire year. So it's going to be much more better for you, because you're just going to focus on yourself and what you do right now, and that's all matter. So for the first, eliminate the bad habits. Okay, we have a lot of bad habits. Okay, sometimes it's just small bad habits, but we keep those bad habits with ourselves. For instance, it's like we don't like to get wake up from the bed early, or there is a lot of bad habits that we have. So for the new year, you need to eliminating all of that bad habits, because if you keep those bad habits with yourself, so you're never going to start hearing yourself. So it's just going to be always the same as before. The past year is just going to be the same for the next year, and that's bad. Therefore, eliminating all the bad habits is how you start a new fresh of your new year. And fifth, surround yourself with positive people. Okay, why positive people is very important? Because positive people also bring us positivism, right? So if we have positive people around ourselves, so it's going to be positive as well. But if we surround ourselves with negative people, we're also going to affect it with that we're going to also being negative. So this positive people is very much important for you. yeah, it maybe sounds like utilizing, but anyway, we need their energy. We need surrounding them with positive people. Choosing your circle, your right circle, is very much important for you to keep grow and also to keep be a better person for yourself. And sixth, make time to self-care. Okay, most of the time we forget to take care about ourselves, whether it's skin care, whether it's our body care, mind care, or anything. So if we forget about those things in the past year, so now the time for us to take care of ourselves and make a time for it. What we need to have a mental care, then that's okay. Let's do that. Let's do some meditation. Let's do some counseling, for instances. If we need the skincare, then we need to buy some skincare and do the skincare routines. Or if we need the body care, we need to do some yoga or anything that's going to be beneficial for our body. So most of the time we are not that optimistic as a person. It's because of so many reasons. It could be because of we failed so many times, so we feel insecure, and it's going to be hard for us to keep optimist because of so many failures that have been happened to us. But if we still keep that insecurity for the next year, okay, that's okay. We have been feeling insecure for the past year, and that's okay. That's enough. So right now, start to be optimistic. Start to be more positive. Start to think that I can't do this. No matter whatever the result is, I want to do better, and I want to show the best version of myself on anything I'm doing, because that's what important for you and what important for everyone's anyway. So start being optimistic, and sometimes we fail. It's not because we cannot do those kind of things, but it's because we are too insecure on ourselves. So believe on ourselves and think that I can't do this, even though at the end we felt. That's okay. The process that we have been struggling for is also important for us to take a lesson. So be positive and be optimistic. That's all for the New Year checklist. I also provide you with the PDF you can download for free on the description box. And thank you. Have a new year.